Hey boys, welcome back to some Beer Pro, and as you see, we did get bundled out of the competition. Unfortunately, did our first season, it was up and down. We are going to progress here, and we're going to have a look at the offers. As you see up the top there, we do have the 2-year extension at the under 20s, 50k a year. Damn, we're on paupers bloody wages now, dude. But as you see, like the rest of them, there's a couple of Queensland Cup ones. But we're just going to stick with the under 20s Cowboys because it's 2 years, and hopefully, fingers crossed, after that 2 years, if we play good, our stats, I've heard from people that the stats just progressively just get more and more. Like if you play well, you can really increase pretty quickly in this game. It starts out really slowly, but if you play good, then it starts really exponentially getting better. So that's what we're aiming for. As we look at the NRL here, and the Cowboys actually beat the Storm in the grand final. A good final there. Broncos losing to the Cowboys in the previous game. But as we look at the recruiting as well, obviously all the standard ones. Zach Hardacre from Tigers to the Raiders, I think it said. But yeah, although most of those guys in real life, they're the signings. Josh Dugan, Dragons to the Sharks. Could be a bit of a prelude to that. But all the rest of them, that's what's happened there. But yeah, we are progressing through the first season. You can change all your affiliates, which is strange. That's pretty weird to me. I don't know if you could do that after you actually play for a certain nation or something, but yeah, regardless, you can't actually change your position, which is weird because you could do that in Rugby League Live 3, but as we see here, we don't really have, actually we have 50k. We're just going to put it into place kicking because I want to become a goal kicker. I thought our stats would be high enough, but must have someone in the young Cowboys who has a pretty good goal kicking stat, unfortunately. But yeah, we are, in this episode, we are going to be playing this first round of the competition, but I'm not going to be playing the rest of it unless we make the finals. If we make the finals, then I will upload those games, but I'm just going to do like a sort of a montage of like pretty much just like all our tries. That's what I'm going to do. And I've already played through like a bit of the insider talk here, but I've already played through, I think I'm up to like round 15, 16, making this video now, and I've scored like quite a few tries, and I've been playing pretty decent footy, and our stats or our attributes have like I said at the start, like they get pretty, like they increase fairly quickly when you start playing well. So we're up to, I don't know exactly what we're up to, but we got a bit over 50 overall now, just from playing good, and you know, I think we are going to make the finals in that season, so there'll be a couple of, you know, by the time I'm making this video, the next Beer Pro that'll come up, it'll probably be the highlights of all our tries and all that sort of good stuff. Is off the kickoff, we decide just to run it straight up the guts and throw a forward pass with the offload. Not a great start to the game, not a great start, but hopefully we can defend our try line here. Good solid defense right there, last tackle. But yeah, the next video will be like the highlights video, and then we should make the finals. You know, we could get on a bit of a downward spiral, but at the moment we should make the finals right here. Good run, good strength by the young fella. But yeah, then we'll upload the finals, and then there's one more year on the contract. Then hopefully we can progress to a decent rating after that, and then we'll get new contracts. Hopefully, you know, we can get into the NRL. We're not going to be super highly rated, but you know, 3 years in the lower grades, I think is a pretty good time. As of right here, we did a little goose step, beat the fullback. Unfortunately, we don't have the speed to actually get to the try line, but already the second season, I just feel more confident. I think I already talked about this, but I did turn injuries off after a bit of, you know, poor luck. And I didn't say this at the start of the video, but our first season, like I said, it was a bit up and down, but we did get a fairly lengthy injury that took us out for a fair while. It's right here. We did get the ball in pretty good position. The little inside pass beats the forward up the middle of the ruck. Just a good play here. Could not be stopped, and we get a nice try there. Get a very nice try, and that's sort of a hint of things to come. We do use the inside plays and the inside passes a lot in this season in particular. Like, it's just it's very effective, and I just love the inside plays. I love the inside plays in our career modes, the online series I'm doing in the Beer Pros. Right here, we overrun the player, almost let him run down the sideline, but thankfully he was tackled. But yeah, the injuries, I will turn the injuries back on when we do progress to a decent rating, and our stamina isn't shot after a few tackles and a few runs. But at the moment, just because you can get fatigued way too quickly, just keeping it off is right here. Pretty decent kick from the Seagulls right on the goal line, and they get the line dropout. So, but unfortunately for them, anyway, fortunately for us, we do defend and take a 6-0 lead into the halftime break, which is a good start to the game. Obviously, we got the first try, and already we're just looking dangerous as this kick, just the beauty of a kick, it's going to stop in the in goal. I tried to actually pick it up there, but I was careful not to go over the in goal, so I just sort of missed it. But then our teammate just sort of picked it up and ran over the dead ball line. Not too much you could do. The defense was pretty much there, so he did have to take that one as we throw another little risky offload, but it does pay off for us. The defense has been pretty solid from our team. There's a little inside play here. We didn't really time it very well. Still make a little bit of ground there. So our second tackle, we get a chance to potentially put this game to bed. It's not done and dusted, but if we get a try here or even go for the 1-pointer, it would go a long way to actually, ensuring our first round win, which would be nice. It's a good little kick here. Actually, it's a pretty shocking kick, but we are going to push him almost into the in goal. I thought we were going to force a drop out there off a pretty shocking kick, but good defense should pin them in their own half, and that's exactly what we do. So first tackle here is going to come on the halfway line, or even past that. We go straight through, just past the 50-meter mark. So a bit under 20 minutes to go in this game. We've looked not as good in the second half, but the winger does really good work there. I was looming up on the inside, but I probably shouldn't have called for it because there were just players everywhere, and we couldn't really get hold of it. Right here, looking to go on the run there. The play just didn't quite get the ball away. But last tackle, we're gonna get the ball out here. Put in a little grubber. We try to dive on it, but the Manly Seagull prop there just picks it up in the nick of time. I thought we had the ball. I thought we scored, but not to be, as the boys are throwing it around here. We get the ball, and that should be close to full time. We'll get one more play in this game here. Hopefully we're not going to throw an intercept, but a little chip and chase, why not? And they do pick it up, but it's going to be a good start to the second season. Like I said, we're not going to upload every game because it's the under-20s, and I do want to progress in the in this series. So look forward to the highlights, and then potentially the finals, and more to come in the future. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.